This is what typically happens when you are a person who is extremely private. This is what happens when you are a person who doesn't give access to you, meaning that there are a lot of people who want access to you and you just aren't as open to meeting friends. And majority of the time, this is the reason why you aren't open to meeting friends, because of the fact that you've been through this situation before and you have had either people to stalk you, you have had people to harass you, people to bully you, you have been in situations where family members have been extremely toxic towards you. They have been, just sabotaging your life and different things of that sort. Okay? And also, this can happen in workplaces, this can happen in churches, this can happen in anywhere a person sees you as a threat. Okay? So I'm sorry. So this can happen anywhere a person can perceive you as a threat. Never trust people. Okay? Never trust people. When I say never trust people, never trust people. The thing is that what we have to understand with trust is this: it's only going to make us feel comfortable, okay? That we are putting our trust into people. When you see people, you basically get the knowledge of a person by their patterns, okay? By a consistent amount of time or allowing things to play out, okay? So when it comes to allowing things to play out is this. It's to know that people can fake it for a really long time, okay? People can put on an act and they can be a specific way until things aren't going the way that they want them to go, okay? There are times where we never really know a person until something happens where their character begins to show, okay? So you have to really be mindful of not trusting people. And the thing is about it is that you're not walking around with a pessimistic state of mind. What you are doing is that you are being cautious because of the fact that when you are being authentic, it's a form of you being untouchable when it comes to certain things, like untouchable in a way of like, you know that there are certain people in this world that will see you and they will instantly become attracted to you, and they will begin to do things, really weird things, such as following you. They'll begin to just do things that are outlandish, things that like to. Another thing would be trying to exist where you are and different things, and trying to force themselves into your life. Like try to force themselves in your life. There are some people who are like that, men and women. Okay, so it doesn't. What I don't want you guys to do is I don't want you guys to get to a point where you are trying to navigate things as far as any gender. Anybody can be crazy like this, okay? Anybody can have an obsession with someone. It doesn't matter who that person is. This person can be rich, they can be poor, this person can be old, they can be young, it can be a child, it can be a mother, it can be a neighbor, a pastor, it can be anyone can develop an obsession over someone because of the fact that they may, whatever the reason may be. I'm not even going to go into detail in this specific clip about that, even though I will begin to talk more about it at a later date, just not for this one, because there's so many facets to people who have this obsessive nature, okay? There are some people who will literally become and imagine an entire thing is happening that isn't. A lot of these people may come off as normal and they are not, okay? So the most important thing that you do, again, is that we have to find ways to protect ourselves. Now, I'm going to give you guys different levels of protecting yourself. The number one, okay, we're going to start with number one. Number one is that you guard yourself in general. This is the first stages, is that when you are entering into an environment, to stay to yourself.